a great question. I personally watch my sister struggle every day. I watch my great niece go through her struggles. I watch my other sister struggle. Everybody in my family struggle. I don't know that there's ever a point that you can get like your head wrapped around the fact that someone in your family was murdered. And so for me, I feel like I have to take like the dead horse to the glue factory and just keep repeating things that have been said because like my niece is dead. She doesn't have a voice. We are all that she has to get her story out and to just keep reiterating what the facts are. It is extremely frustrating when people are on the internet defending a convicted murderer. And again, I don't really do this because I want the court of public opinion to convict Trenton. An actual jury of 12 strangers convicted him of premeditated first-degree murder. That's the only way that you can get a first-degree murder charge in Virginia is with the premeditation. And clearly him stalking her for days did that. He's also been sentenced to life. And I feel like, though, that if I don't keep talking about it and just making sure that people understand what is actual factual information in here, then, somebody can interpret the facts a different way. I don't know how we all sat in the same courtroom and listened to all of this evidence, and then just even all the outside stuff that people have told us about their stories or their experiences and all these other things, how somebody could look and not have doubts about Trenton. Like, why would you believe anything out of his mouth at this point? He's a fucking liar. He lied to all of us. Anything out of his mouth, especially to my family and Katlyn, was a fucking lie. And clearly we've seen that he's lied to his own family. And so his credibility is shot at this point. But again, I personally, it's not about picking teams or sides. If people want to pick out inconsistencies and just talk about things, then I just want to read what was said in court so that people have the information. There's still lots of people that don't know about the case. And ultimately, the more that I feel like victims' families can talk about their cases, that perhaps somebody else is listening and they'll have an aha moment and they will recognize something that will either save their life or help them go down a better path. I don't know, man, but I just feel like at this point, the one person that would probably have been the most vocal about what was going on is now dead. And I feel obligated as her auntie to just keep taking the dead horse to the glue factory and repeating things because she was ours and she's not here anymore. And it's excruciating to watch all of us go through this whole grief process and we still can't wrap our head around like what happened. And then when somebody is defending a convicted murderer, it's like ripping the scab off, and it's a painful process. And that's why I just keep doing it, because my niece isn't here to scream her story from the top of her lungs. And so I am, and I have a big mouth. And so I'll never stop talking about her or talking about facts or proving anything that I can, because that's just what I feel obligated to do in my heart. Thank you.